What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a little vinyl finds today. It's been busy. I've got a lot of records lately. Thought maybe I'd show them off. Uh, First of all, we got Sinead O'Connor, The Lion and the Cobra. I got this on eBay. I've been looking for her stuff for a while, and it's just hard to find. Uh, she's so beautiful, man. Her voice is so amazing. I went to Ireland and just, I saw a lot of, pictures of her, and I was like, oh man, I got to get that out. I'm getting her albums. So this is the first one I found so far, and it's beautiful, man. I love the song "I Drink Before War." Oh, killer, man. Sorry with that killer thing. Second here, I think it's the 2018 reissue of the self-titled Link Ray album. I have an original too, but I just wanted a newer copy because I love this album. I think I would buy every copy I ever saw of it. It's just so good. I mean, if you like that funky country, Link Ray's probably one of the best guitar players was around back when he was alive. This is killer, man. I love it. Right next, the new Prairie Ramblers. This was like a blind buy I bought. It's like 70s bluegrass. It's really good, really good. I enjoyed it. I think they're out of. Let's see. I think they're out of. Let's look at here. Huh. I don't know. It's a really good album, though. Next, we got here Country Funk. I've been looking for this one for a long time. It's one of those ones that everyone talks about. I'm always looking for country funk. It's funny because it's very country. It's more like a Sweethearts of the Rodeo. Not much funk, maybe one song or two, but I loved it. It's a great album, but I don't know why it's called country funk because it's really not that funky, but it's really a good album. So next, Bruce Cockburn, Humans. I paid a couple bucks for it, and I figured I'd check it out. I like it. It's politically driven, folky, like a little bit of Bruce Springsteen feel to this one. I enjoyed it. It was really good. All right, here's some funk right here. Little George. Thanks, I'll eat here. Man, this is original. I know they reissued it last year. Man, such a great album, man. I mean, every song on this is a banger, man. Funky. Man, I almost want to buy the reissue to see if it sounds any better. Love that album. And then I went and bought some records off a guy in town here, and he runs Ruined Records. His name's Josh, and I got a couple of his records from his label. This is one of them. It's Mad Brother Ward and the Abrasives. All bad all the time. It's really good, just straight up punk. Like that punch in the face. Good punk, man. It was really enjoyable. If you haven't heard these guys, you should check them out. They're on Spotify. Very good. All right, next, Cole Wetzel, Noise Complaint. I say it all the time about Cole. I shouldn't like him, but I really like him. He's like that, college boy, fuck boy, excuse the language, country guy, just talks about drinking and doing stupid things and doing drugs, but I love it. That's all I can say. I love it. This is his I think it's first album that came out on vinyl. All right, next. The Dirt Band and American Dream. Yeah, this is pretty good. The American Dream's good. You know, it's that late 70s, early 80s, like AM country softness. I mean, not something I listen to all the time, but I liked it, man. Man, look at these guys. It's not bad. I'm glad I picked it up. Next, I got Lawrence Reynolds, Jesus is a Soul Man. I'd seen a guy on YouTube talking about this album, and I've been looking for it a while. I found a copy on YouTube. It's like late 60s, early 70s, like good country. Just, I mean, he writes most of the songs on it. But Jesus is a Soul Man. Check that song out, man. Really, really good song. I think he had something to do with Mickey Newberry. Next, Star-Crossed by Casey Musgraves. It's alright. I like her earlier country stuff. I didn't really know that what this was until I got it. It's more of a poppy album. I didn't hate it. I'll keep it. It sounds really good on my system. But I like her earlier, you know, Americana stuff way better. Next, we got the Smith Sisters, Bluebird. It's on Flying Fish. I collect any of the Flying Fish albums. I have another one of their albums. It's very good. It's you know, folky, like acoustic guitar driven songs. This one, the first one's more country sound. This is almost like Irish music. Very enjoyable. And then we got Sweethearts of the Rodeo. They're self-titled. I picked it up in a dollar bin. I remembered them in the 80s, but I hadn't heard them in a long time. Very good, like straight up 80s country. Apparently, I think they sang with Emmylou Harris for a while. She was married to Vince Gill before Amy Grant was. When he was in the Pure Prairie League. Very good album. Very good. All right, the next one. This one is a rare album. This is the David Allan Coe Band, Nothing Sacred. I talked to a guy in town, and I was buying some albums off of him, and he had this, and he gave me a really good deal. And I mean, these go for stupid money. And love him or hate him, he does have some really well-written songs. Saying that, this is just straight up, like, satire, funny songs, like, pretty raunchy. But I'm glad to have it. I mean, they're selling, you know, $300-400 on eBay. I don't know if anyone buys them for that, but that's what they want for them. I'm glad to own it, to put in my collection. It's pretty cool. Next, I've got the Acacia Strain, Wormwood. You know, I used to be a huge metal guy. I used to have thousands of metal CDs. And I just kind of got out of it. But there's certain albums that I loved, and this was one of them. I mean, the vinyl is beautiful on it. Just straight, this is like metalcore. I mean, just rowdy. New England metal scene. Really good, really good. And then last week I was at a record store in Charlotte, over by where I work in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I found a couple records. This was in there. It's a 1976 copy of AC/DC Jailbreak. It's a single, and it's a promo. It's a promo copy. Sounds beautiful for it. Just, I couldn't leave it there. You know, it's one of my favorite AC/DC songs. Glad to find that. Next, we got High Mountain Hoedown. You know, I was on Instagram looking for it. I looked up funk country and it just looking at pictures, and this showed up. It's really good. It's got some. It's funky. It's got a little bit of a band feel to it. The guitar work is really good in it. If you've never heard this, check this out. Next, we got David Holt, the Hairy Man, and Other Wild Tales. He sings about North Carolina. I have a couple of his albums that I found, but these are stories from North Carolina. Really cool album. You know, it's him and a banjo. It's cool, man. If you're into that kind of thing, you probably enjoy it. Next, we got Jimmy Murphy, Electricity. Apparently, I was told that this was the first album on Sugar Hill. I mean, it's very good. The guitar work his guitar work is really good, man. And it's got Jerry Douglas and Ricky Skaggs on it. I mean, he plays a 12-string acoustic guitar, and it's very, very good. If you haven't heard this, check this out. I think it's on Spotify. Very cool album. Next, we got Curtis Mayfield, Roots. I got this a while back. Really nice copy. You can't leave any of the soul stuff when you find it, man. It's not around, man. So I got a chance, and I paid. I think I only paid like $12 for it. I mean, I couldn't leave it there for that price. I mean, funky, soul, man. He knew how to do it, man. Next, I got Roseanne Cash, Rhythm and Romance. Look at that. That's awesome, man. Gotta love those hype stickers. It's really good. It's got Vince Gill and Ronnie Crowell in it. Just great Roseanne Cash 80s country, man. Love it. Right, next we got Rio Grande Mud by ZZ Top. I've had a lot of ZZ Top albums and I sold them, and I'm trying to find all these older bluesy ones. I like them. You know, they're all really, I like the earlier ones better than the later ones. I saw them when I was a kid. This one's really good. Got it for a good price. But I'm still looking for some of the other ones. All right, got this from a friend Neil. White Lightning, Fresh Air, Bluegrass, really cool. I don't really know much about it. He told me he really enjoyed it, so I grabbed it from him. And I'm glad I did. It's a great sounding album. Next, one of my favorite record stores in my town, Gravity Records, said he had this Texas Moon by David Allan Coe, another one of his rare albums. Been looking for it a long time. They're all mooning the camera. This one's pretty rare to find. I mean, the cover's beat up, but the record's fine. I've been looking for this one forever, so I'm glad to own a copy of it. And last of all, what I'm listening to right now is The Eagle and the Sparrow by John Sundo. I picked it up in a $1 box. I always grab anything bluegrass if I find it for like a couple bucks because I enjoy it. And this is really good. What I've listened to so far, I'm a couple songs in. I mean, it's I love it, man. I love folky, Irish, bluegrass. I love all that stuff. So it's very enjoyable. Nice to relax to. I mean, that's all I got the tip this week for you, man. I might have some more at the end of the week, but thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about this purple screen. I left my other camera downstairs, and I'm just using my phone, and it's broke. So I'll get that fixed for next time. Have a good day, guys.